Hi, I'm Jim Lowenstern. I'm the host of the eXponential Files. We're back this week with a very special guest, Windy Goss from Las Vegas. She's an EXP agent extraordinaire, an icon agent. I believe you're an icon agent, aren't you? Yes.
Yes, I am.
Windy, let's talk about everything today. Let's do it all right now. When
All
did you
right.
start in the business? Who did you work for? Then
Yeah,
who did you work for and who do you work for now?
so I started about 20 years ago. I started at Remax. I was super excited to be there. I wanted my own balloon, right? Doesn't everybody want the Remax balloon? Anyway, I was there for a few years, and then I decided to open up my own brokerage, LV Sweet Homes, and ran that for about 10 years, and then decided to move my brokerage to EXP, and here I am.
Okay, so what is the difference between Remax and then your own office and then EXP?
Well, Remax took all my money. I'm sorry.
Really? I thought it was 100% commission. How could that be? You should
No,
be getting all the money.
no, Remax definitely took a lot of money. So anyway, I own my own brokerage, so I could make all the money and all the decisions, and which was super fun too. But as a broker, you're a broker than everybody else because you got to pay for the toilet paper and that goes up four times when your agent makes a
So
mistake.
you had a physical office.
Yeah. Yep. I had a physical office for about 10 years and I love it. I mean, it was awesome. But yeah, the liability is there. Your license is on the line for all the crazy things your agents do. And so there was that. And anyway, I went and met these amazing people. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Everybody's sharing things with me. Like that's just unheard of in Las Vegas. There was like 20,000 agents at the time here, and nobody shares anything. Everybody's cutthroat. You're in direct competition with everybody. So when I met the people at EXP, I was like, oh, finally, people that
People,
like
people, people shared things with you. What were they sharing?
all good stuff like strategies and how to do social media and how to market yourself better and how to be different and just pretty much everything that all these rock stars are doing over here. And what I loved is that I tried to be that rock star for my agents, and it when you're the only one, trying to teach the magic, share the magic, inspire, motivate, it's hard. So when I moved them over here, now I feel like I have all these people wrapping their arms around me and my team, to help us, sell more houses. And so now I can help even more people because I have all the support. So I love
So
that.
you're finding a well of knowledge and support.
Yep. 100%.
Never a bad moment.
Never, never. Only good
Okay.
moments.
Okay. Well, that's good. Um, Current focus in the business may have changed over time. I see like you have a website and it has you as I don't know, is it social media focus or social media expert agent or
Well,
talk about that, please.
yeah. So I've always really liked tech. And so, I've taught my agents tech for a while, real estate technology. And so when I got here to EXP, I decided to open it up to the world. So I run a Tech Tuesday with Windy group every Tuesday at 8 a.m. PST. You can hop in, learn how to do things with real estate, and it's pretty cool. If I don't know what I'm talking about, I bring people in that do, and they help me with that, and then I get to learn. So it's a very fun class, and it's a fun group. So anyway, that's what I've been doing since I've been over here, just helping more agents, close houses. Because when you're in the business 20 years, you know a couple tricks, and I've been selling 50 plus homes a year, for years. And now I'm doing a little bit of different stuff over here. I'm still selling houses. I am still in production, but I decided to branch into luxury last year. So I've been in the three.
We'll get to that. I have
Oh,
not going to skip ahead yet.
sorry.
Um, were you ever anywhere selling real estate other than Las Vegas?
No,
Have you always lived in Las Vegas?
no, I'm from Oregon. So little town, no stoplights, couple stop signs, and yep,
What brought you to Vegas?
my sister, she moved here and she goes, "Oh my gosh, you would love it here. You need to come here." So I did.
And
So
how
I
long ago
love
was
it.
that?
About 21 years ago.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
obviously you love Vegas.
Yeah.
What are
Yeah.
the things you love the most about Vegas?
I I love to say the weather. It's a little hard though because it's been so hot, but it's starting to cool off and it's going to be amazing. 3 months of excruciating heat, but 9 months of amazing weather. So I'm from Oregon, and right, you don't have to worry about, the rain all the time and the hail and the fog and the icy roads and the snow, and so I love that. People are like, "Don't you miss the trees?" I don't miss the trees. It's fine. It's fine. It's sunny every day. So I love that about it.
So living in the desert, does it ever cross your mind that someday you'll turn the tap and water won't come out?
That's funny. I know. People talk about that a lot, but it keeps turning
Where's the
on.
water coming from if it's the desert?
It keeps turning on. Colorado River.
Oh, the river
Uh,
that's drying up. Okay,
yeah,
well, that seems to be
it's funny
the
because they talk
plan.
about it, but then they keep building. So
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know.
know.
And then they got like 20 feet of snow this year, and then they talk about how the water rise. Yeah, okay, I get it. Who, who knows?
It's funny though.
So,
It's a lot different than living in Oregon. Like you get restrictions, like you can't water, your grass at certain days and times. You can't wash
but
your vehicle in your driveway, and like it's kind of
but
crazy.
no one has lawns in Las Vegas. You have like cactus and dirt, right?
Yeah, we got a lot of fake grass. Like I
And
grass, I
astroturf.
love it. Yeah, I need the
Yeah,
green. I
like
need.
like in LA, but probably more of it in Vegas. Okay, so true or false? Everyone wants to get out of production.
I think that's false.
Okay. Do you want to get out of production? Let's
Uh,
define the production also. How do you define production for
uh,
the
helping
for
people
the
buy and
viewers?
sell real estate. Um, that is production to me.
Okay.
So someday, yes, I don't want to be 96 years old showing houses, trying to make videos with the best filters, right? Because that is but that's what I thought.
But if
That's
you're
what I thought.
96 and you were doing it, you're probably 96 because you're doing it. If sit on the sofa and don't do it, then you probably don't get to 96. That's just my theory about aging. The busier you are, the younger you're going to feel.
I'm gonna be busy traveling around on my Harley. I'm gonna
Okay.
be a Harley grandma.
Oh, a 96-year-old on a Harley.
Yes.
I love that image.
Yes.
Okay. So I want to hear everything about Stan's store. Who is Stan?
Stan is my friend. So
Stan dot store.
yeah,
So
Stan dot
do you
store.
build things on that?
Yeah. So basically you can put anything on there. I've built a couple different stand stores. I've built a stand store for buyers and sellers, right? So you can have your moving to guide on there, your what's your home worth on there, your shop for homes here on there. Like it's a stand store for just buyers and sellers, which is super cool. Or you can have one where you're, giving valuable information and maybe selling a couple things on it. It's super easy platform to, create pretty much anything you want.
So
So
let's go back to your Tech Tuesday. That's on Facebook.
mhm.
And you probably love Facebook.
Tech Tuesday with Windy, WINDY, just in case you want to look me up.
And Facebook is free when you do all that?
Mhm.
Okay. And Stan Store is not free. Could you do the same thing on Facebook?
No, it's totally opposite.
Totally, totally different. Okay.
Yeah, I
All
mean, you
right.
sell things on Facebook, but it's not all in one little, little
Okay.
thing
So
menu.
it's so I'll have to check that out. Okay, what's your slogan?
Real estate boss.
You're your real estate
Yep.
boss.
Your real estate boss.
So, and it rhymes with Windy Goss.
I
You're
changed my name when I came to EXP.
no, really? You're joking. What was your name
So
before?
I was Windy Humphreys Goss, right? Because
Oh, okay.
I was
You
married
shortened your name.
before. I did, and I wanted that Humphreys on there because I wanted the same name as my kids, right? Because they were in
Yeah.
school, I wanted the same name. Anyway, and then I married this amazing guy, Clint, and his last name, 4 letters, just 4 letters, a super short word. I was like, why did I keep both names anyway? So I was like,
Right.
well, if I'm gonna rebrand, I may as well just drop that name. It's harder than you think. If you're not getting married or divorced, like they want to know why you're trying to change your name and who you're running from. So it was kind of an ordeal, but it happened. And when
Oh,
I
you mean for licensing and legality and
just to be
compliance and
legal, your social security card, you have to go to the court, you have to
oh.
post something in the newspaper. Like it's kind of crazy to try to.
Well, if you were shortening your name, why didn't you just go with Windy? How many Windys are there?
What do you mean?
You
And
could
I
be like
have a
Cher or Madonna.
Nah, no. I definitely like Goss. And my friend, she said, "Oh my gosh, Wendy Goss, your real estate boss." And I was like, oh, I'm using that. And I just grabbed that tagline and she's
So
expecting
that's how it happened.
loyalty. That is
You
how it
didn't like
happened.
write down 10 possible slogans.
No,
You,
no, my friend
your
Tara.
friend came up with it.
Yep.
Okay, so I thought of some other ones that would work, and I figured you chose your for a specific reason. So it's like everyone's real estate boss. What was the other one? The real estate boss. But I
Yeah, in
guess
some of my videos, I'll say I'll say, I'm Wendy Goss, a real estate boss here in Las Vegas, So like some of
oh,
them
so
say
I could be a real
that, but
estate
then
boss somewhere else, or are you trademarking it? You
I'm not.
should. You should
Oh
do a
my God.
TM.
Oh my gosh. That's
All
more
right, so
probably
you
court.
tried to go the luxury route. We mentioned that a little bit. Let's talk about luxury.
All right.
You
So yeah,
made this you made the
made the jump.
decision to focus on selling nicer, bigger, more expensive. I shouldn't say nicer. Nicer is scratch that. We'll edit it out in the post. Um, but luxury, let's define luxury.
Right. So luxury to me, um, well, back up. I feel like I already treated all my sellers like luxury, right? When you hire the best people for photographers and drone videos and you create amazing ads that you put money behind and you do all the things to get them a higher price. I feel like I'm already doing that. And so when you talk about doing it for a luxury home, which is over $1 billion here, I know, and that's $1 million in LA is like a fixer upper. I get it.
Well, it's a teardown
Yeah. So,
if you can even find it for $1 million.
but yeah, my friend Haley Jones, she was like, "We're gonna be luxury. We need to be luxury." And I was like, "No, I'm fine. I'm fine with all my friends that are in the $300,000 to $500,000 range. I list on Thursday, they're sold by Sunday, easy peasy, right? They're my people." And I was like, "I'm fine." And she's like, "No, no, this is gonna be great." And so we went back to the room, and I pulled up all the expireds in Las Vegas. Over $1 million, and there were 350.
Whoa.
I'm in. All I
Wow.
need is 5 of those. And I ended up getting 12. Like I just got 2 more since I talked to you. So 12 luxury
No, no, no.
listings.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We've been
Sorry.
talking for 5 minutes. You got two listings in 5 minutes. What are they popping up on your screen?
No, from the last time I talked to you a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But could be. They could be in my email right
They
now that I'm
could
not
be.
monitoring. I bought here.
Not
But
likely.
anyway, so yeah, we just decided to do it, join EXP Luxury, love their product. They said you just mail this little black book to people and you're, gonna make it. So anyway, it's a little bit more than that. But
Well, you have a metal business card that you put in it. You
yep.
have a letter, the magic letter. You have to have the certain. Well, let's talk about the letter. Well, what do you say in the letter?
Well, I basically say that, I see your gorgeous home is no longer on the market. And then I talk about, what I do and that I love to have a conversation with them about how I can get them their price or possibly more.
Or
If
an offer when they probably had none.
Right. If you say, I don't think you sold because you were overpriced, like you're not going to get in the door. So,
Oh,
so
okay. Well, say that again. That's very important.
in your letter, if you tell them, it looks like you were a little bit overpriced
Oh,
and
yes,
that's
of
why you
course.
didn't sell, yeah,
Shooting
that's not
yourself in
getting
the
in the door.
foot.
So
Yeah,
now
that's a bad,
which
yeah,
is
a bad
which is
approach.
true though. I mean, I'm not lying in my letter. I went in there, I've listed for more than what the other agent listed it for, and we got it. So I mean, I have proof of success of that. So
So
not a lie.
why do you think the first agent couldn't get it sold? Obviously, it wasn't the price, and that's
Well,
also a very bold move, raising the price. Why did you raise the price?
because the comps were there. The comps were there, and he never did a video. And I feel like video is where it's at today. Almost every buyer that's coming into Vegas to buy a luxury home, almost all of them are from out of town. So
Okay.
just looking at pictures, there is no flow. There is no, feeling. There's no story behind it. So when you can tell a story about a home through video and run ads behind it to the world and to specifically areas of where people are moving from, because I know that I have a cool website that tells you where people are moving from in your area. And so we run ads right to there. So when you could do that, and if the other person, number one, wasn't running ads, number two, didn't have a video, and their pictures were okay, so I feel like if I come in and do my thing, either we're going to get it or we're not. Let's go. Right.
So,
And
so Wendy, what do you mean by running ads behind it? What
right.
does
So
that mean exactly?
like putting money behind your posts. So
Oh,
like
okay. Boosting.
no,
No, not
not
boosting.
boosting. It's more strategic than boosting. Boosting is wasting your money. Don't boost. Don't push boost.
Okay.
Anyway, so we run it through Street Text. And this is the platform that I've been using for about 4 or 5 years. It is amazing. It has a whole bunch of built-in ads, but you can create your own ads. I run all my video ads through there. I also use it for retargeting, which we're also retargeting, 10 neighborhoods that I've pulled data from in Las Vegas and Henderson. So we're kind of just going right in front of everybody, rotating through.
So what's it again? Street text, TEXTS?
Yeah, street text. So
No S.
no S at the end.
Streettext.com.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. There's a 7-day free trial on there too, so you can kind of check it out. There's not a whole lot in the trial. It's when you go full boat where you see the magic. But anyway, it's a super cool platform. So we use that for our Facebook ads, and then we use YouTube and we put money behind our YouTube. So a lot of times I'll see that the agent did a video and it has like 224 views on it, and it's been on YouTube for a year, right? Because they had a year listing, it's been on there a year. When I can show the seller that, this is what was going on here, and I have over 500,000 views, and I've only been running this for a few months.
You're
It
saying for one video, 500,000
Yes,
views? Okay.
yeah. Yeah, so you got to put money behind it in order to get more eyes on the property. But I mean, it's really great to be able to tell the sellers, like this is how many hours of watch time we're getting on these videos. and that's important because it's not just about the pictures or the MLS. And some are, you can actually market other countries through YouTube. So other countries that don't have access to our MLS, they can see the videos coming through. And so we get a lot of activity internationally too.
Okay. So yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Vegas is one of those destination, both resort, but if you're going to attract people, you have to go sometimes outside of Nevada. Let's put it
Yeah.
that way. You probably have a lot of people coming in from California.
Yeah, we run ads to LA, San Diego, San Francisco, Seattle, and Chicago because those are the five places where people are moving from
Interesting.
last year.
Interesting. Okay. Luxury presence. Let's give them a little shout out, I guess, if you love what they do or
I do. I do. So, um, I have a free website with EXP through KB Core. It's great, but like I didn't feel like it was luxury enough. And I'm sure you could build it out to be luxury, but when I met up with Luxury Presence, they were just so beautiful. These websites were so beautiful, and I wanted to have a beautiful website. So I did decide to go through them, and I have a cool 30-second video like in the background, flying through the luxury neighborhoods of Las Vegas. So I don't know, it just turned out really good. They were really easy to work with, and I'm not that difficult, but I wanted a certain look. So they're like, okay, let's make it happen for Wendy. And so it took a little bit to get ready, but after it's done, like I don't feel bad sending anybody to that.
so did you have to make the video yourself, hire a drone operator
I
to
just
fly?
asked my videographer. I said, hey, can I have a 30-second clip of luxury neighborhoods? So he put it together and sent it to me.
But did he do it with his own drone footage? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's droning everywhere all the time because yeah, pretty amazing.
Okay. So you do a video. Obviously, you're not going around with a selfie stick. Someone's walking, is it in front of you? But you're kind of walking backwards. Whatever. You're going into a house that you're selling and the owners moved out 6 months ago. There's not one stick of furniture anywhere. Well, what do you do before you make a video? Do you
Right.
have to stage it or
So, yeah, so it's totally up to the owner. I mean, I am the boss, but I'm not always the boss.
they're the real boss?
So,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, so like my first listing is a $12 million log cabin, beautiful, beautiful cabin, and he did not want it staged at all, because
Is that because
he
you didn't
feels
want to pay
like
for it or you were paying
no,
for it?
he feels like it would take away from
The
the the
logginess.
beautiful carvings because there was carvings in all the logs, and it's a beautiful home. So I think I talked to my stager and she gave me some good ideas of what she could do, but he was like, no, this is fine.
Did
So
you make a video?
I did. You want to see it?
And so yeah. I mean, is that one of the ones we were talking about? Okay, let's take a look.
All right, we don't have to watch the whole thing. Right here. Welcome to Mount Charleston Chateau. This is a luxury 3-story log home that literally has breathtaking views from every level. I'm Windy Goss with eXp Luxury, and I can't wait to give you a tour of this amazing home. Let's go.
There's snow in Las Vegas?
It's in Mount Charleston, right outside Las Vegas. I think it's kind of the entry is one of my favorite places about this home because it truly tells a story. The owner sketched out his vision and they carved it into this front door with a chainsaw.
Wow. Beautiful.
This living space also features this gorgeous Japanese patina copper accent wall with two fireplaces pre-wired with the very best for the optimal streaming and video quality. With the views, the cathedral ceilings, and these amazing accent logs with artesian post carvings, this is going to be a room that you are not going to want to leave.
We don't have to keep watching, but find me on YouTube, Windy Goss, your real estate boss. They're awesome.
So that is, I mean, I'm looking at it's, you said it's in Charleston?
Mount Charleston. Yeah,
No?
it's like 45 minutes from here.
Okay.
It's just straight up a mountain that everybody goes to cool off, you know? So in the summertime, everybody's up Mount Charleston trying to get out of the heat. So
Mount
yeah, we do
Charleston.
get a little bit of snow.
Any ski trails there?
Uh-huh. Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, lots of
So
skiing
so
there.
I could move to Vegas and still ski.
That's right.
Okay. Well,
And
you
you can
wouldn't
live
want
in a log
that.
cabin.
I could be competition.
I don't.
So, okay. So is that property still on the market?
It is still on the market. Apparently, not a whole lot of people have $12 million, but we did just do a price drop to 9.75. So save yourself some money.
And how many square feet is it?
It is, I should know that.
Approximately.
It was almost 10,000 square feet, and it's
Okay.
3-story full basement theater. The expansion decks are just amazing with breathtaking views, like fire pit, everything. So it's
And lots of privacy.
lots of privacy. Yep.
And for all the people that don't have to go to the office anymore, where they can work anywhere, how far is it from the strip?
Yeah, like 45 minutes.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Very
Yeah.
good.
So just a little jaunt down the mountain.
And that was an expired listing that you got through your system?
Yeah, they had it listed for 3 years. So here we go. I'm going to be able to
Wow.
say that. I'm going to be able to say that I sold this.
Right, right. So it's still not staged. And do you do virtual staging for some of the photos?
Yeah, I got them, but they didn't. I just
It
did
just
not.
didn't work.
No,
The house is too unique.
it is. It is. But in the
IKEA furniture doesn't work there.
I know at all. It definitely cheesed it up. So but we did have a listing in Las Vegas that Michael Jackson used to live in. So I mean, this luxury thing is, it's
Okay. Do
amazing,
you have
but
a
it's
video for
like,
that?
yeah,
Michael Jackson's.
this is 17,000 square feet.
And
Uh,
this is without Michael Jackson's ghost.
yes. This is definitely without.
Ghost free.
Gated luxury corner estate. This gem spans over 17,000 square feet, sits on an acre in Section 10 of Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi, I'm Windy Goss with eXp Luxury, and I am super excited to give you a tour of this incredible mansion. And if you stick with me till the end, you'll discover which celebrity once called this place home. Let's
Oh,
go.
we ruined it. Spilled the beans. Wow, it's a big house.
As you enter the grand custom front doors, the architecture of this home is a fabulous Roman style with majestic high ceilings, curved staircase, and custom chandeliers.
Okay, so let's talk about this house a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Um,
If
how
you're
long
an
was
entertainer,
All done. There we go.
How long was it on the market before you had it? How many agents had it before you?
Uh, two agents, and I believe it was 2 years. So
Okay.
here we
All
go.
right. And the price again?
So we had the sports court totally redone because it was kind of older, it's an older home, so it was kind of older. And my drone video, I was like, oh, that's gonna look so bad because the other agent didn't care, then it looked terrible. So I talked to the owner and I'm like, I think we need to do a multi-sport court. We can have basketball, tennis, and pickleball. So we put in a pickleball court before we listed it. So it turned out so good.
This is inside or outside?
This is outside.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's outside and then it has a full pool, entertainment area. And so this one, yeah, 17,000 square feet and it's 11.7 million.
So houses of this size and this price range don't sell every day.
No.
You're looking for a very specialized buyer.
Yeah, someone that wants a little hotel, right? No HOA, 10 bedrooms, 10 baths. They have numbers on the doors. It's like you can literally have, assign people their rooms.
So it could be an Airbnb,
I'm not saying that because, Las Vegas and
zoning.
laws.
They don't allow that.
They do, but you can't be so many feet from another one. And, there's just a bunch of different rules and regulations, but it would be a fabulous one.
Be a good brothel. I think that's even legal in in Nevada.
Could do anything, I
Just
think.
just saying, if you're trying to think who's going to buy this, but all joking aside, this is an international buyer,
Yeah,
most likely.
I feel like that. It
EXP
will have
Luxury has Lux VT, so that's blasting it out to like, I don't know, 80
Mansion
countries or
Global and yep.
yeah,
It's also
and
going to all
50 languages. And
yeah.
any hits from that?
Yeah, we've gotten a couple from out of the country, but these properties, it's not like we just run out and show them. We got to see the money. So we're waiting to see the money.
Oh, okay. That's a great subject because anybody, and I'm in this space also selling this caliber of property. There will be people that will, I don't want to say this scamming you. I don't even understand their mindset. Maybe they were in there to try to steal some pills out of the medicine cabinet for all I know. But you have to vet, to all the agents out there, you have to vet people. And when they show up, you really should be taking their ID and making a copy. Let these people know up front that you're serious because you don't know who's coming. They could say they're the prince and princess of the Seychelles. I sold real estate in Palm Beach. I heard every story. One of my customers was actually um, Miss America, but it was easy to figure out that she was Miss America. She looked like Miss America.
There you go. Probably
Okay.
didn't believe her at first.
I think her husband stole my pen. So let's see. Let's talk about the NAR settlement. We're getting near the end of the show. NAR settlement can't be overlooked these days. Do you feel like it's going to change the business in any substantial way for a good real estate agent?
No,
Do you
no.
think that the NAR had a good attorney defending us?
Yeah, no.
Okay, and EXP. Let's go back to Remax. Let's go back to your own shop. Uh, you don't have a physical office now.
This is
You're
it.
this is all you really need because you got customers all over the world. They're not running to Windy's office on, you know, the strip or
No, I meet people, at their home if it's a listing, right? And, honestly, if it's buyer, we either, have a good conversation, do a little Zoom. A lot of them are coming from out of town. So, conversations over the phone and Zoom are what we get, and, we get them pre-approved, get them ready to go, and send them up on searches. They pick out their favorites and we go shopping. So like, I don't really need an office.
And where you used to
Even when
meet
I
a
had my own
customer,
brokerage, I didn't even go to my office.
right? Yeah, I was going to say, so now with DocuSign and Dot Loop and DigiSign or whatever digital signing and everyone has pretty much got the memo on that. This is the way we do business now.
Yep.
Digital signatures, online. Everyone is there. So, how do you think a franchised brand like a Sotheby's or an Ingalls and Volker or even like a Keller Williams can fare against a company like EXP into the future?
You mean like compare?
Well, compete
Compete.
and grow and be profitable and stay in business and really
I feel
offer their
like,
agents something competitive.
right. I feel like all brokerages are going to be digital in about 5 years. So like in virtual. So,
Do you think they'll all have caps?
I don't know. I don't know.
Pretty hard to
But
unring
I'm
the
still
bell.
talking to agents and they're like, we're on a lower split. And I'm like, oh, okay. How much have you paid your brokerage this year? Oh, 85,000. How's that?
Right.
How was that lower split looking when we would have stopped at 16? So, so I
And
don't,
there's more because it's not just 16. An Icon agent gets at least half of that back without lifting a finger in company stock,
right.
which pays a dividend and which can go up in value in the future.
And yeah, I tell people all the time, like I was 100% agent. I was my own broker, you
Right.
know. That was
Right.
that was probably the reason I said no to EXP for 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Because it was
Right.
in my head, I can
10
understand
years. 10 years.
10 years.
Glenn had
So,
300 agents when I met him.
oh my gosh. So,
The
so
stock was
yeah.
19 cents a share.
Oh my gosh.
But penny stocks sometimes go to zero. So
Right.
I'm cautious, but yeah.
But yeah, when I got over here, I immediately started saving $3,500 a month on a website and CRM for all my agents, right? So I was spending $3,500 a month on that. Office fees, like I said, E&O that went up 4 times because, agents make mistakes, so all those little things, and we have to buy the toilet paper and everything. And now it's like, I just got a raise, just coming here. So when I did the math, my first year over here, I made $70,000 more being at EXP than I would have being at my 100% brokerage. So I think it was a very good move and I've been happy ever since. So,
Okay. So as we're finishing this podcast, what question didn't I ask you that I should have?
what are my hobbies?
What? Yeah. What are your hobbies? That's going to be an important way to finish the
That's
show.
That is the best part, is because like people think, how is Windy doing luxury? Because I love Jeeps. I drive around a Jeep. I have a mobile she shed with staging stuff in it. I ride a Harley. I crawl around on rocks. Like we're getting ready to leave for Sand Hollow to go to an off-road event and crawl around on rocks because that's what we do and that's what we love. And so, yeah, just doing lots of things like that with my husband. And I feel like if I can sell less and make more, I can spend more time doing the things I love.
And I'm imagining that the technology that EXP has adopted and offered the agents allows you to basically do whatever you want and still be tied into all your brokers, all your clients, all the prospects anywhere in the world.
Yep, I can work from anywhere, so it's kind of
And if
fun.
you go up to the International Space Station, As long as they have Wi-Fi, you can still
Right.
do business there too.
Yeah, Wi-Fi helps.
Okay, well, that's a wrap. This is the Exponential Files. Windy Goss, thank you so much for gracing my podcast. And I'm Jim Lowenstern. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.